Yeah, I'm Gary Larson. I'm the founder and president of the Guardian Long Range Competition. We've been doing the Guardian for 6 years now, and this is our first international match.
Okay, tell us why you picked Ireland and how this kind of came about.
Yeah, so the reason why we picked Ireland is because Macmillan, our title sponsor, has a phenomenal relationship in the Republic of Ireland. They do a lot of F-class and international competitions here. We had a lot of connections, a lot of resources through Macmillan to make it actually a really seamless and easy move from the United States to come on over to here. We also realized that it's very affordable to travel to Ireland. Actually, it's the most affordable place in Europe to travel to on average. So for American shooters to come over, we knew it wasn't going to be very cost prohibitive. And it's beautiful here. One of the challenges is around ITAR and the regulations there, and being able to get shooters from all the states to be able to make sure that they can safely and securely be able to transport all of their products to and all of their equipment to Ireland. One of the things that we found is working with Homeland Security, State Department, ATF, TSA. We had to put together basically a 10-page quick reference guide for all of the shooters to be able to go through step by step on how to make sure that they were doing everything right. Fortunately, it worked seamlessly, but it was a tremendous amount of work.
Tell us a little bit about the difference between shooting in the US and shooting in Ireland.
Yeah, so in the United States, we enjoy a lot of freedoms that I think Americans, we take for granted. And coming here to Ireland in terms of the restrictions and limitations that a lot of the citizens here have to comply with makes it a lot more difficult for them to be able to experience the same level of freedom that we have here. For example, the ability to reload. All of our shooters in the United States have reloading rooms, have their own powder equipment, things like that. Well, that's not allowed in Ireland. You can't have your own powder. If you do reload, it actually has to be within a bunker in a certified area that you're allowed to do that. So it makes it a lot more difficult. The pricing of products, the availability, the ability for shooters here to be able to have certain firearms. For example, citizens in Ireland do not have pistols. I mean, all of our matches, we incorporate a lot of pistols. That's something that a lot of the Ireland shooters are very jealous of, to be honest with you. We have a lot of those things. But we also noticed there's some different standards in terms of safety, how briefs are done, just in terms of the tempo of how a match runs. It's a little bit different, and it was very eye-opening for a lot of the US citizens to come over here and experience.
Awesome. Tell us some of your highlights of this match.
One of my highlights was just surviving driving on the wrong side of the road and not crashing. Being able to do that successfully was actually a highlight. But on an actual Guardian perspective of just being able to interact with shooters who feel like they're a part of the Guardian and they've never actually physically been to a match, but they've seen what we're doing, they want to be a part of it, and they're a part of this community even though we've never met them. That was a huge highlight. One of the other things is I've really enjoyed starting to learn how to understand some of the accents that they have, and I think I got a pretty good Irish accent by the end of this. So, yeah.
Give us a little example.
Top of the morning to ya.
Awesome. Any last things you just want to share?
So we're just blessed to be able to bring the Guardian to an international platform like this, where you have international shooters shooting with US shooters and teams, being able to bring people together for a common ministry. It's phenomenal. We're looking forward to doing more international matches in the future, so just stay tuned.
Awesome. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah.
This entire stage will be shooting using your partner's rifle. So I'm using your rifle, yours is mine. Before the stage, the team will identify 2 pieces of support equipment that they want to use. So basically, if you want to bring in your tripod or whatever.
Huge kudos, round of applause for Midlands and their staff for putting this match on.